How's it going? Yeah. How is it going? Don't know what this recording's gonna be like, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And that's your journal, by the way, and this looks really gay. And hello, this is me. I've changed nothing since the last time, and that is select. That is meant to be that. Scratchy, I never really checked out Scratchy. He's an adamant nature, which means he gets plus attack, if you didn't know. What's his characteristic? Alert to sound. I think that's HP or special defense or something silly like that. Anyway, so he's adamant, which means physical attacks are going to be brilliant on this thing, which is great because close combat and like moves like Flare Blitz are just lethal. Anywhoosy donuts, let's get going this way, and we're still here. It seems to be night time. I don't know if we left it off at night time, but it is. I think it's night time here. Like, yeah, it's some time past daytime, I guess. Well, I suppose you could say it's night time. It's kind of like early night sort of thing. Bubba. And then we have a Starly, and yeah, it's a Starly. I'm gonna cut out this fight, so yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and we basically killed that Starly, got 22 experience, and left it at that. I have to remember to edit that friggin' fight out of the video. I'm gonna do it to like all our battles from now on, so yeah, I'll be right back again. So no, we're back again after that rude interruption from two Starlies. I mean, they seem to like not like Scratchy. I know like the first Pokemon where he's just like desecrated. I don't know what the word is. Decimated, desecrated, killed. Let's just say killed. Was a Starly at level 2, but there's no need for his friends to come get revenge. They attacked me first. I mean, come on now. Oh, that's right, Josh. I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I demonstrated how to catch one, so just watch me, okay? Now, she's going to take you into a wild battle, and it's going to be with Bidoof, and don't follow what she says. She's terrible at catching Pokemon. She doesn't give you any decent advice whatsoever. So anyway, it takes her forever to realise that she wants to click the fight button, and now she's going to go for a tackle because her using withdrawal will be dumb. Anyway, so she uses tackle on the Bidoof. It's like, okay, it's still in green health. You want to weaken it down more. Is she going to do so? Okay, it's HP down to 10. No, don't! That's not very good advice to the new novice Pokemon players. You want to weaken it as far as possible and get residual damaging on it so that you can get it, because the lower the HP is, the easier it is to catch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a terrible method, knowing she can happily get off another tackle and then have better chances of catching the Bidoof, because there is a chance of it and still leaving the Pokeball at that high health. So anyway, after she freaking gives the worst thing, she's like, giggle, because she actually says giggle because she's a friggin' idiot. Anyway, see, isn't it neat? Actually, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. It's important to get their HP down as low as possible. This is because healthy Pokemon is very different. So now she's trying to make herself look like some sort of chat like, yep, I didn't do much damage, now I caught that bloody mofo. And she gives us 5 Pokeballs. If you have lots of Pokemon, you'll be safer at trips, blah blah blah, bye. And she wanders off with a wobbly hat. Now, that's another thing I don't understand. She wanders off with her wobbly hat with intentions of going away, and she never comes down here back on this fucking part of the screen. It's retarded, okay? Have her go right, so she's going to the other town centre as you're going left, so that she doesn't freaking vanish into midair. Anyway, what's my HP? Oh, I did that again. What's my HP looking like? Okay, I've lost 1 health. Okay, I'm going to leave the trainer battles in, because obviously they're trainer battles. And one thing to note about trainers, if you didn't already know this, is that their Pokemon actually give you more experience than a wild Pokemon would. So, like, if you had a wild Bidoof at level 5, it will give you less experience than a trainer's Bidoof at level 5. And this guy has a Starly. I think it was probably level 5. Yes, it's level 5, and it's a male, and it's gay because it's a Starly. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to use Starly. I don't like Staraptor that much. I think it's ugly. But, yeah. Actually, thinking about it, I do have kind of an idea of what's going to go on with this Pokemon Dive walkthrough. But, you shall see soon enough. Anyway, so that Starly's going to go for a quick attack, and I'm just going to continue to scratch. And, yeah, so just scratch attacks and quick attacks, and the only real disadvantage I'm at here is the fact that the Starly gets stab on tackle and quick attack. If you don't know what stab means, it's the same type attack bonus, hence Its first letter though spells stab, and basically if you're the same type as the move you used, the attack damage goes up by 0.5, so you're doing 1.5 times damage as opposed to 1 times damage. Or if it's super effective and stab, you do 2 times damage. If you had a critical hit, that doubles it again to 4 times damage, which is super effective stab. Blah, there's like pretty much unstoppable. At level 7 we learn Ember, which is nice. So Scratchy isn't going to be very scratchy anymore because Ember's stab, more power, actually it's the same power as Scratch, but I think we have more physical attack. But I don't think it matters due to the fact that we do get that stab. So Ember will be a nice attack to use, and I'm going to heal up real quick, so I'll be right back again. Right, and we're back, and Scratchy's actually leveled up to level 8. Due to a single wild battle that we've came across against the Shinx. Yeah, Shinx is a cool little Pokemon. I don't think I'll be catching one because the move pool really lets them down. It's cool looking. I think, yeah, on this game itself, I prefer the look of Luxio. But if you're talking like PBR sort of stuff, I prefer the looks of Luxray on PBR. But that's just weird, I know, but that's just my personal preference. And yes, so carrying on, I'm going to Ember this Bidoof because it's my new move and I might as well show it off like a little showcase, and it's going to be a 1-hit KO on a level 3 Bidoof. Thanks to a critical hit, that crit probably mattered because it's quite at the stage of the game. It's not easy to 1-hit kill things like straight away because you're, as well as them being at low level, you're at low level, which means it's kind of evens out. But yeah, it's still quite hard due to the fact that you got a lack of decent moves as well. It kind of makes it difficult to get a 1-hit KO off on things, and as you can see, look, that crit didn't matter because this one's taking 2 hits to kill. And yeah, they're both level 3. So I don't know if the first Bidoof was male, but I didn't know if you realised, but the male Bidoofs and the female Bidoofs, I don't know if it's actually in this game, but I know they look different. I'll see what I've got in my Pokedex. If I've got a male Bidoof, I'll show you, and then if I find a female Bidoof, I'll show you that one as well. So anyway, just go into the Pokedex real quick, and I've just clicked the wrong button because I'm an absolute idiot. So we're going to look for a Bidoof, and there it is. That's the male Bidoof. Actually, that's the female Bidoof, and we can't check size anyway. That's the female Bidoof. The male Bidoof will have more, how would I say, balls on its tail. Yeah, that's literally it. It has more balls on its tail, but this guy might have one. I don't know what this guy. I think he has a Shinx. He possibly has a Shinx. Yeah, he thinks he's going to win because he's an arrogant little fart, but yeah. Yeah, he has a Shinx. Probably like level 5. Oh, yep, 5. I'm level 8. I don't think I'm alright on health. Ember should be able to be 3 to 4 hit KO, so I should be full 2. I wasn't expecting that much damage on a Shinx. Meh, okay. Continuing on. Burn that mofo down, Scratchy. So anyway, we gained 63 experience. We're going to level up from that, which is nice. We're going to get to level 9, which is lovely. I'm going to learn Taunt, which is not going to be used, let's say. It might get used in the first gym, possibly, if depending on my other Pokemon, but yeah. So anyway, coming over here, you get an item here. I believe it's a Paralyzed Heal or an Antidote or something. I'm pretty sure it's a Paralyzed Heal. And here's a Bidoof. Here's a male Bidoof. Look, it's got more balls on its tail. If you didn't notice from the picture I showed you earlier, rewind back. You see that the female Bidoof, the one that was in my Pokedex, has 3 balls on its tail. Whereas the male Bidoof has 5. It's got 4 visible right now. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to throw in there. And I'll meet you after the end of this fight. So with the Bidoof traumas and all that fun stuff sorted out, I just ran around the grass like a douche. Anyway, we're going to pick up a potion here, and yeah, this potion is going to go in the medicine pocket and all that fun stuff. And I'm going to find another wild battle. I'll be right back. Yeah, so Ember's proving to be a pretty decent move. If you don't know, there's a Paralyzed Heal here, and yeah, so we got that. Not many people actually know about that, but it's one of the few secrets I know in this game. I don't know where every secret item is, I just knew about that one. I mean, it's kind of obvious that something's there, otherwise they wouldn't put that random little gap in. So yeah, there's kind of an instruction saying, look, you can find secret items in this game. They can be in walls, they can be on trees, they can be anywhere. Remember in Pokemon Red and Blue, when they were right at the beginning of Viridian City, you got a secret potion on that tree? Yep, in Fire Red Leaf Green, they butchered that idea by making the actual potion outside of the tree, so people knew it was there, but everyone knew it was there anyway, so I don't see the point in that. I know it's because like you can cut this tree down thing, but you don't need to be able to cut the tree down. It should say, oh, you got to see where I am, oh, and also we can cut down this tree if you really want. So anyway, we're in Jubilife City, which is a pretty nice big city, and there's a trainer school, which we're going to need to go to. These three are just random clowns. There's three of these guys. Yeah, whatever. Basically, they're just going to give you hints as to why you should go to the training school and all that. And we're going to come up here first and take care of some stuff. So yeah, we're going to take care of this chick here. I don't know what level of health we're on, but I don't care if we die, we die. I'm pretty sure that guy there in the baseball cap has like a Machop and a Magikarp or something silly, some silly combination like that. So this last Sarah is going to have a Bidoof, nothing we've really not seen before. It's going to be a female Bidoof. As you can see, look, it's got the 3 balls on its tail for a tail. And yeah, so we're just going to Ember. As you do, that's pretty much all Scratch is good for at the minute, because Scratch is pretty much deemed useless unless we're against something that resists fire but not Scratch, so yeah. That's really it, really. So Ember's going to be our main source of attack until we get to a specific level and we get something decent, you know. And yes, I know what I'm doing this LP. It's not going to be a usual LP, and you're going to see what happens later on. I'm not going to give anything away, but yeah, we should see. So I'm going to go to level 10 with Scratchy, which is always fun. Always fun indeed, and I've got 15 health left. I don't know if I'll be able to take out that dude, but I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Hello there, mister. So he's going to eventually walk up to us and say my dad gave me some Pokemon. They're going to win for me. They probably will, because I'm only on like 15 health. So yeah, I'm putting you at a major advantage because I know you're a freaking idiot. And I'll just say it leads off of Magikarp. This is a situation where Scratch might do better than Ember, but it doesn't matter because a level 5 Magikarp, all it can do to you is Splash. Splash is a move that does literally nothing. It says nothing happened. Even on games where everything does something, Splash does nothing. I don't know if you ever played it, but I've got it here on the 3DS. It's called Super Pokemon Rumble, and basically Magikarps only know Splash, and that's all they can do. And they're freaking useless no matter how much power they've got. They're useless because the only attack they know is Splash. And if you teach them attack, they can probably learn Flame. I didn't really try because I don't really want to use a Magikarp in my team, so that's kind of irrelevant to that. But anyway, here's a Starly. Yeah, so he doesn't have much up, which is okay, I guess. I mean, Starly's pretty frail and knows quick attack, which shouldn't kill me. It'll do about 4 damage. I was going to say 5, but yeah, probably that could come down to some min-max shit. Yeah, if you didn't know, this game works very mathematically. Like, you got to take into consideration the min-max qualities, like if an attack can do like, this isn't true, but actually it might be. A specific level attack will do like between 9 and 11 damage, and it selects it at random. So that's the sort of thing. It is like two damage numbers, and it will select them at random, and you can't really decide on which one you get. That can be costly in some fights. Yeah, so here's a Kricketot. I don't want a Kricketot because it's a very weak little bug, and yeah, I really don't want it. So yeah, I just thought I'll leave this fight and show you look how weak a Kricketot is. The only thing it'll do to you is Bide. If it uses Bide and you're unconfident of whether you can kill it off in time, use your second, like one of your attacks that deals no damage to him, because Bide is annoying otherwise. I mean, it will store up damage for 2 turns and then do double the damage that you did to it in the next turn. So say like if you dealt 10 damage to it in the 2 turns, he will do 20 damage to you. And that can be very costly. This girl here has a Budu. So she's going to be a nice new little target for us to burn, incinerate, whatever you want to say. It'll be a level 7 Budu, and it's a green blob thing, and yeah, I don't think it's really that appealing to be a Pokemon. So, oh god, I didn't mean to go on that. Oh, bleh, any doodle, we're going to go straight for the Ember. Should be a 1-hit KO, if not, the worst thing that can do to us is Absorb. It can use Water Sport, which will weaken the fire damage, but it doesn't matter because another Ember was going to take it out anyway. I'm going to use a Scratch at this range because I know trainers like this don't actually heal their Pokemon during a fight, because, like, yeah, there's no point, because otherwise it would just make fights long and daunting and boring, and people won't play the game as often. It's only really relevant for trainers to heal up their Pokemon in important fights like gym battles and Elite Four battles and rival battles and stuff like that. So Scratch is going to get to level 11, which is always nice to know, and we're not going to learn anything new, which is unfortunate. We're on 12 health, we have a maximum of 32. Get 112 Poké-Dollars for winning, and that's it. In here we can get an item. I believe it's an antidote for now. When we get Rock Smash, we'll be able to get the TM 59, I think it is, for Rock Tomb. I know the TM itself is Rock Tomb, and here's a Pokemon I want to add to my arsenal. So I don't care if it's female, I don't care if it's male, but I want to add a Geodude. So we're gonna have a Geodude in our team. Geodude is a nice little example of, like, carrying on from what my idea of doing during this playthrough of Pokemon is going to be like. It's going to be very useful, and although it's slow speed, it's got a nice defense, which means it can stand up for itself if need be. And there's a move called Mud Sport that weaken the power of electric damage, but it doesn't matter because electric moves can't affect it anyway. It's a frigging pointless move unless it works in like a double battle tactic or something silly like that. It's really silly. I don't think it's really worthwhile. I'm going to catch this thing in a Pokeball because I'm saving the Premier Balls for something nice to go in. I mean, Geodude is a big ugly rock, so we don't want him in a Premier Ball. So anyway, we catch the Geodude, and it's got Geodude. And now we need to think of a nickname for this guy. This guy is just, yeah, is a Geodude. What kind of nicknames can we give to a Geodude? Well, I've not got an idea whatsoever, but I'm going to give it a nickname. So, yeah, I'm going to call it... Given my fanboyism ways, I'm going to call it IVOR. Dr. Ivor Robotnik, in case you didn't know. Yeah. That's, again, my Sonic fanboyism coming into play there. We can have one called Miles and stuff. We got Scratchy off The Simpsons. We got Ivor. I don't know if it's Ivan or Ivor, but I'm pretty sure it's Ivor. Dr. Ivor Robotnik. It could be either. I don't really know, because I'm not so sad as to say I know everything about Sonic, but I am quite sad to say that it's like my favourite game franchise of all time. Although my favourite game of its generation, like when Sonic was first made, my favourite game of theirs is not Sonic. It's weird, I know, but it's just the way things are. I mean, it's okay, you can say it's Sonic, but it's like, I didn't really enjoy Sonic 1 as much. I loved Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, but Sonic 1 just wasn't for me. So yeah, there's a little history lesson on me there. I didn't really like Sonic 1, despite my actual fanboyism of Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, before number 2 came out, I actually played another game on the Sega, which was the main character of that game was initially the unofficial mascot of Sega, which was Alex Kidd. That's a nice fun game. And I also played a lot of Super Mario as well, because we had both. And what else did I do? I played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which is a great game. And what I've recently been playing, I've never played before, like this week, was Castlevania on the NES emulators. It's quite a good game, so it's definitely worth a try if you like old games. Anyway, so I'm going to cut this video here. Next time I'm going to go in the trainer school and carry on with some more story shit. So yeah, thanks for watching, and peace.